It was my first night at Pepperdine, and I was standing at the back of a long line of girls, nervously waiting in front of a large box containing several ties. There was also a long line of freshman boys outside of our door, waiting to retrieve their tie, along with the girl that picked their tie. I began thinking, what color would my type of guy wear? Would he wear a colorful tie, a blue tie, a gray tie? See, this is an important question because the guy whose tie I picked would be my date to the president's ball that night. I began to think of an even bigger question. Who is my type of guy? At that point in my life, I didn't know who my type of guy was. I did know who wasn't my type of guy. I want to share with you my experience in finding true love and companionship. While you might have already guessed, this story has a happy ending, but the beginning is far from it. I became the girl that people in my high school called a slut, except I wasn't. I truly did not live up to those names that people called me behind their backs. I want to share with you a sequence of events that led to my damaged reputation and the lessons that I learned in recovery. It all started December after my 7th grade. For the first time, a boy showed interest in me. He would text me over the summer, asking me how my day was, what's up, or just hey. And by the beginning of my 8th grade year, we had talked more often. And he would send me smiley faces and exclamation marks, really emphasizing how much he liked me. So it was no surprise when he asked me to be his girlfriend. I was so excited, my first boyfriend. Out of all the girls in the high school, he wanted me to be his girlfriend. It was a huge compliment. We had a very typical middle school relationship. We never had any courage to speak face to face. And when we did pass each other in the hallway, we would either wave awkwardly or we would keep our head down and act like we didn't see each other. While our relationship seemed very innocent and young, there was a more serious situation that would unfold in the next few weeks. I didn't realize that there were several guys who had been giving him a hard time, and this resulted in him spreading some false stories about the intimacy of our relationship. He started acting kind of funny, and he asked me to have a date in person at the movies. I was nervous, but of course I said yes. I remember that Friday, I spent hours deciding what outfit I would wear. My parents dropped me off at our local movie theater, and I waited for my date to arrive. And eventually he did, with a group of girls. I was so confused, but I was too shy to speak up about it, that I felt uncomfortable and that the situation seemed wrong to me. So we all went into the movie theater. He and I sat in one row, and the girls sat behind us. As soon as the movie began, I could hear them laughing and whispering. About halfway through the movie, they start nudging him. And then, in an abrupt and inappropriate part of the movie, he leans over and kisses me right on the lips. My first kiss. But it felt all wrong. It wasn't romantic like the movies I had seen. My leg didn't lift up like Princess Diaries. Where were the butterflies? After the movie, the girls treated me like I was dirty and slutty and not worth their time. I didn't realize that I had brought all of those stories that were spreading about me to life. That night, he broke up with me. I was devastated. I couldn't help but feel responsible for our breakup. I still don't know what stories he spread about me, but I can only imagine because the next day at school, guys are trying to give me high fives and girls were shunning me. I lost all of my good friends, and I even started receiving text messages from guys I had never talked to asking me if I wanted to go out for dinner, or they would even just get to the point and ask me if I was willing to hook up with them. At such a young and vulnerable age, I lost all of my confidence and I lost all of my self-worth. So I was standing in the back of this long line of girls, and at my freshman dorm, and I couldn't help but reflect on my bad experience in trying to find love. In fact, I didn't really think that I would be able to recover enough to open up and trust someone. So when it became my time to come up to this box, there were only 2 ties left. A bright yellow tie and a deep red old-fashioned tie. I reached my hand in and I hesitated and wavered, but then I settled on the deep red tie. As I walked through the door, there were a line of freshman boys with their dates, and all of a sudden, this tall, handsome, blonde-haired, blue-eyed freshman stepped out of line to retrieve his tie from me, and he was wearing cowboy boots. Through the neck, not only was he handsome on the outside, but I would find that he is even more handsome on the inside. And through the past 3 years, he has showed me what a true friendship and true love really means. And it is through his steadfast love that I learned to love myself again, and I regained the confidence and self-worth that I had lost. 1 John chapter 4, verse 19 says, "We love because he first loved." After receiving so much love in my life, I try now to implement this love in other people's lives in the hope that they can gain the confidence and the self-worth and even the ability to love others also. Thank
you. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Why'd you go with that one?
I called mine.
Well, it's really personal to me, and so I'm going to give a narrative that really contributed to who I am today. So I just realized I forgot part of the story, but that's okay. I forgot some of it, but that's okay. It tells a lot about who I am. So.
That's very interesting. So you're still dating
We are, yes.
this guy? What's his name?
Liam.
Liam?
Mm-hmm.
What's his last name?
Mogan.
Mogan.
Sorry, I was thinking.
Does he? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Does she still wear cowboy boots?
He does.
Yeah. Where's he from?
He's from Agora, but
Oh. No, I thought you were going to say Texas. That was just almost a gimme. I was just getting ready for that. And he's from Agora. It's like, doesn't seem to fit. But so, really good intro. It's put together really well. The only thing you're doing as far as that even the slightest bit wrong is you're standing still, but you're kind of swaying. I don't know how you do it, but you're kind of moving back and forth, and it's not a big deal. But I'm just trying to find something wrong. Really good audience scan. You seem very natural. The conclusion. Think about the last statement. Go back over that. There's got to be something that could follow that I would work with. But that's about it. Everything else was really interesting. All right, James, you're going to have to wait. I'll talk to you in a minute. Other than that, you guys are out of here. Oh, and I need your cards, Marjorie.
That was not what my Mai Tai experience was like. I had a, oh my god, guys. Mine's like, but now I'm like best friends with my Mai Tai teacher's roommate.
Very interesting. Good job.
This is the second evaluation.
Okay, fantastic. All right. You bet. All right. Here's what we're going to have to do. We just ran out of time today. You're probably going to have to do it just before we start the midterm.
Before the midterm?
Okay. Unless you want to come to my office and do it.
But what kind of speech is that?
That would be just you and me. It'd be the same speech, but you have to do it with me alone.
Wait, that's weird.
Or you can do it just before we start the midterm, Monday.
Like Monday. What's What's the office hour for?
Office hours are 10 to 12. You free at that time?
Let me see. Monday. Yes.
Okay. If you want to do it then, just come to my office.
Okay.
I'll just record you there.
Okay. Sure.
All right. Good deal. I'll see you then.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Just is a piece of advice, just so I can pinpoint what I'm studying this weekend. What stuff do you think is the best to study for the exam? Do you think it's mainly your PowerPoints, or do you think I should go back through the chapters of the public speaking book, or both? Because I just want to prioritize like
Okay.
what would be most effective.